Hello everyone, it's your girl Exploring, and I'm back again with another mind-blowing opportunity, which is from Memorial University of Newfoundland and Labrador in Canada. It's offering a fully funded scholarship to its master's and PhD students, both domestic and international. They also have scholarships for bachelor students. They are called, and these scholarships are called entrance scholarships that you can qualify for. You automatically qualify for these scholarships. And then for those coming from master's and PhD, this is an automatic funding as well. And the funding is as high as 18,300 Canadian dollars for master students and 22,000 Canadian dollars for PhD students. Isn't this awesome, right? And this scholarship is meant to cover your full tuition. Tuition for MSc students for the first semester is between 8,000 and 2,500 Canadian dollars. And then you're having a funding of 18,300 Canadian dollars for one full year, right? By the time you pay your tuition for the first semester and the second semester, you still have enough to take you through for your living expenses, your accommodation, right? And even for PhD, 22,000 Canadian dollars. So this scholarship is to cover your full tuition, your accommodation, your living expenses, and other miscellaneous things that you're going to need during your studies. Okay, I'm going to show you my screen, and we'll also head to the school website to see some of these courses that they are offering, and then to see the scholarships and the step-by-step guide on how you can submit your applications. To all my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you so much. And if you're new to this channel, you are welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and also share, like, and comment for more. And please make sure you watch this video to the end, and you're not going to regret you did, because this is a very huge offer. You wouldn't want to miss it. Okay, so let's go ahead and I will show you how you can submit your application to Memorial University of Newfoundland and Labrador in Canada. All right, so we are here on the university website, and you can, scroll around. You can scroll around to read some things. You can read about their campuses, the research programs, become a student, about, and all that. But for the purpose of this video, I want to show you some of the courses they have and the scholarship that they are offering, and then to apply. So this is for undergraduate programs. For those coming for undergraduate programs, if you want to see some of the scholarships that they talked about, you can also come here. And they have different courses that they are offering in different campuses. And this is for St. John's campus. Then if you go down, you also see engineering in the same St. John's campus. And then science and the rest. Then at Grenfell campus, these are the programs that they have. You click on it and see that. Then Labrador campus as well, you click on it and see that. Then Marine Institute as well. These are the programs that they offer. So let's go ahead to the graduate programs and then see the scholarships that they have for graduate students. And this scholarship is both for it's fully funded. You're automatically considered for its scholarship. So these are the different fields of study that they have. So you can click on one. Okay, these are interdisciplinary programs, professional programs. So just humanities and social sciences. So and then there's also an option of online learning here. So let's go here. If you want to, as a science student, for example, you're gonna come here, and these are the range of courses that they have for science students, right? So you look through it, they have, let's see, they have applied geomatics, they have applied statistics, biochemistry, biology, for real ecosystems and agricultural sciences, chemistry, and some of them they are offered as an MSc, some as MSc and PhD. So make sure to check that out as well. Then they have cognitive and behavioral biology, ecology, computer science, data science, earth sciences, and you have geology and geophysics under earth sciences. And there's also environmental science, fisheries science, food science, geography, interdisciplinary fields. You click here, marine biology, maritime studies, mathematics, and everything, sustainable aquaculture, and all that. And okay, let's check. Let's see for food science, for example, they have option of biochem. Okay, they have option of MSc and PhD for this. Okay, and as a food scientist, you're coming under biochemistry, right? Okay, yeah. So these are the information concerning this program: routes, thesis, MS, and PhD. For masters, it's 2 years, PhD is 4 years, and the campus is St. John's campus. Application deadline for fall admission is March 1. So there is still time. If you have all your documents at hand, your English test, your application fee, yes, there is an application fee, but then the funding, there is funding for this program. Okay, this particular one, some funding are okay, yeah, this is an estimate of this funding, but for some programs they have specific funding that they provide for their graduate students. Okay, then for this is for the fall intake, there's still time. For July intake, for winter intake, you have this deadline, and then for spring intake you have this deadline. So which is there is still time. Even for this fall admission is in September, and the deadline is March, on the 1st of March. So there's still time, plenty of time to submit your application for this September intake. And all the departments, they all have their funding. Okay, for this department, this is their funding from 14,250 to 17,250. Some programs have their own specific funding amount. Okay, some programs you have 18,300 for MSc and 22,000 for PhD, all in Canadian dollars. And then there's more information for more funding here. And this is your tuition. This is for Newfoundland students. If you're from Newfoundland in Canada, this is where you come. Then if you're okay, yeah, this is for Newfoundland. This is for other Canadian students, other provinces in Canada. And then this is tuition for international students per semester. This is cheap, like really, this is relatively cheap. Okay, from this is your range. This is the range of what you pay for a semester compared to it. That I'm talking based on the funding you're receiving. Okay, this is what, and this is a year. So if you add this in a year, you have 2 semesters. You can even pay for 1 year tuition at once. All right. So this is for PhD and everything. So you can read more on tuition here. And this is for the description: contact a faculty supervisor, and then you apply here. So I want to also see more programs. Um, okay, let's see, environmental science. Okay, environmental science, the funding is for masters is $18,000, and then for PhD is $20,000. And then this is your for international students. Remember to always, you will always see information for international students. You always see it. There's no how you will not see it. So make sure you see it. There is always a separate information for international students. So make sure you are looking in the right place so that you see more on what pertains to you as an international student. Okay, and for this program, just like you said, for this program, said please note applications for the MSc, okay, Masters in Environmental Science program are not being considered at this time. So which means this program has an option of this program here, it says it has an option of Masters in Environmental Science, Master of Science in Environmental Science, which is what we have here, and then PhD. So down there, that information says it is not considering program. Yeah, let's see. It's not considering applications. Okay, it's not considering applications for this pathway for Masters in Environmental Science. It's only considering for Master of Science in Environmental Science and PhD. So please also check that out carefully. Let's see this one. Full time. Wow, can you see the funding for MSc? This is 22,000 Canadian dollars, and then for PhD is 23,500 Canadian dollars for a year. So for masters, you're receiving for a duration of two years. For your masters, you're receiving for 2 years, yeah, you're receiving $44,000 for 2 years. And then for PhD, you're receiving how much? 46. Sorry, okay, this is 47. This is 23,500. Wow, this is huge. This is a very nice opportunity. Seriously, if you don't have your English test, there's still time to write your English test. Okay, there's still time to write your English test because remember we have winter intake, we also have summer intake. Okay, And remember, for some programs, there are programs that do not have intake for summer or winter. So you make sure to also check that out. Okay, for this program, the deadline has passed. Okay, but for the other programs, they are still accepting applications. So be sure to check. I just want to be thorough with you to check you to show you the things that you can see or you can find when checking out your program. For some programs that we saw, they are still accepting applications for fall intake, but for this particular program, they are no more accepting applications. Okay, sorry, this is January 31st, and January 31st is like when? So yeah, for this program, they are no more accepting. This is January 31st, they are no more accepting applications, and then the funding varies. This is the funding for this program. This is huge. It is really, really huge. So let's see: fishery science, maritime mathematics, psychology, scientific computing. Let's see fishery science. Let's see their funding. Let's see what they have for fishery science is 17,500 for masters, and then for PhD is 19,000, which can still cover you up. This is for international students. This is what you're going to pay per semester. All right. And then this program has, wow, okay, look at it though. Look at it here. For fall admission, May 15th is the deadline. Can you see? And then it's also taking accepting applications for winter intake. And for winter intake, the deadline is September 15th. So different things for different programs. Make sure you read everything concerning your program. Make sure you read it very well. Make sure you read it very, very well. Okay, this is for mathematics and statistics. And they are accepting intakes for January. Okay, application deadline January 15th for fall admission, all programs. And January 15th has passed, but you still have winter, right? Okay, for winter intake, they only have available, the admission is only available for PhD students for winter intake. But still look out for this program. You can still, the application is every year. So still look out. And the funding is 18,300 for MSc, and PhD is 22,300. So this funding varies, but still it can cover you, can cover everything you want to do, your tuition, it covers your tuition, your accommodation, your living expenses. It covers you. So it's, let's see. Okay, so if you scroll down more, you're going to see the minimum admission requirements. For masters, you're going to need your bachelor's degree, right? And minimum of second class honors in statistics. That's for this particular department. Remember, for other courses we checked, if you want to see their requirements, the admission requirements, you have to also scroll down to check it out. Do you understand? You have to scroll down to check out the requirements in the following areas. So these are the areas. If you're coming for your master's in mathematics and statistics, these are the areas that the areas that you must have studied in: statistical inference, experimental design, regression, computational statistics, and survey sampling. And okay, you can have Master of Arts in Science or Master of Science. So you're going to submit your bachelor's degree as well, minimum second class. And then your PhD, your requirement is that you're going to submit your master's degree in an appropriate area of study. And then this is where if you want to read more information on the finances and the fees and charges and everything, this is where you're going to see more information. And then this program, remember I said this program, there is an application fee of 125 Canadian dollars. Remember, everything is in Canadian dollars, right? So you're going to pay that and write your English tests, prepare your documents, your passport. Also make sure that your passport is intact and submit your application. This is the apply button for this particular program. That is if you're ready with all your documents. So you're going to click here. It says apply to memorial. If you still want to, read more information, all these things, application deadlines, this is where you're going to come to. After you apply, you can come here and read more information on that. And what's my application status? You can come here and read, I'm admitted, what next? So you read more on those things that you see there. Okay. So that is it. And these are the application guidelines that you can follow. Let's choose your semester and check the deadlines. All right, so here number 2 is that you can identify and collect all required application materials, and everything has to be complete because you will not be able to submit your application if your documents are not complete. And then these are more requirements for this program. Your transcripts, you're going to need your certificates, your transcript. If you've not gathered your transcripts and your certificates, now is the time to start, as no time is too late. Okay, then 2 letters of appraisal. You're going to also bring your resume or curriculum vitae. Okay, that's your CV. And then you have your proof of English proficiency, test score reports. I think your GRE, but for some programs, this is not required. So you read more on that. Then a non-refundable application fee, additional requirements, read more on that. All right. And then the last step is to submit your application, and all applications must be submitted online. So if you want to submit your application, you're going to come here, and then you're going to this information is for the documents you're going to upload. This is for the application fee. Okay, and then here it says documents cannot be deleted once uploaded. So make sure that you are meticulously uploading your documents. You're choosing the correct documents. Okay, when you're uploading your documents, make sure you're choosing the correct one, and that is it. So you can watch more on the application tutorials here. Everything, all the information you need is here. So that is it for that graduate. Oh, and it says here even that graduate applications for winter 2026 are open now. Graduate applications for the spring 2026 semester will open in the first week of May, and fall 2026 semester in the first week of September 2025. So make sure keep this information if you're interested in applying to this university. Keep this information so that you don't get to forget. And if you're ready with all your application materials, then you're going to click here and you're going to sign in. So this is where you input your, if you are a returning applicant, that you've already created your account and then you want to continue your application, then this is where you're going to click, and then you click on sign in. Okay, and then if you've not created an account, you come here and click here to create an account, a new account. And as you can see here, these are the information that you're going to provide to be able to create your account. You provide your first name, your last name. Your last name is your surname, and then your email address, your correct and active email address. You confirm the email address here, then you put your phone number, and make sure that as you're inputting your phone number, it carries your country code, right? Then your birthday, remember you're inputting the birthday, the correct birthday that is in your what do I call it, in your passport. All right, and then next you're going to type in your address, your country of residence. If you click here, you see a drop down menu, your city, your current city, then your citizenship status. You're gonna see that still those where you're from, your citizenship. Then you're going to choose the entry term. Is it fall? Is it winter? Is it spring? You're going to choose that from here. And your academic level. Your academic level. Is it undergraduate? Is it graduate? You're going to choose it from here. Marine Institute and everything. You're going to choose it from here. Okay, when you're done with that, then you're going to you're going to type in your password. You type in your password, and when you click here, this is what it will always show you for any admission you're doing. This is what it will show you. So you're going to click on choose your own. Okay, so when you choose your own, it will allow you to also use your own password that you can remember easily, and remember to use a strong password. Then when you're done with that, you're going to click on create account, and they will send you a confirmation email. Remember, so from that confirmation email, you're going to now confirm your email, log in, and continue your application. I want to say a very big thank you for staying to the end to watch this video to the end. To all my new subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you. And to my new viewers, you're welcome to this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, comment, and like to also encourage us to do more. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best in your application.